All right, you guys. So today we are going to do a very exciting and special review of the Black Series Snowspeeder 6-inch scale with Dak Rattler. Very, very cool stuff, guys. We're going to get a look at the box. We're going to open this thing up, get a look at the Snowspeeder and all of the detail. Of course, we will get a look at Dak as well. And then, of course, as we always do, we will put the 6-inch Snowspeeder in a diorama setting, guys. So very excited for this particular review. Let's take a look at the box, open this thing up, and see what we have here, guys. So getting a look at the box, we have an illustration of the Snowspeeder, and then of course we also have a picture of the Snowspeeder up in the upper corner there with your 40th Empire Strikes Back label, Black Series logo, Black Series Snowspeeder, Dak Rattler, as I had mentioned. And then of course we also have a picture of Dak with the Snowspeeder as well, and then your Hasbro label in the lower corner there. So very, very cool stuff. Let's get a look at the other side of the box. So in typical fashion, we have on the side of the box the Snowspeeder, Dak Rattler, and then there is no numbering for this particular vehicle, guys. So very cool stuff there. Let's get a look at the other side of the box. Getting you a look at the other side of the box, we have more illustrations of the Snowspeeder. We also have a picture of Dak, I believe, as well right there. And then again, several different pictures of the Snowspeeder. We get a very cool picture of the detail on the inside of this vehicle. So I am very, very excited for that. And then of course, we also have descriptions on both Dak as well as the Snowspeeder, guys. So let's go ahead and get a quick read of those descriptions, guys. So for your Snowspeeder, it states that while stationed on Hoth, the Rebel Alliance modified T-47 airspeeders to become Snowspeeders. The Snowspeeder was a two-man vessel with a pilot and rear-facing tail gunner. And then for your Dak Rattler figure, the description is an eager young Rebel pilot assigned to Hoth Echo Base. Dak served as Luke Skywalker's tail gunner during the Battle of Hoth, but was killed by Imperial fire that struck the back of the Snowspeeder, obviously, as we saw in the Empire Strikes Back. So a really cool description on both the Snowspeeder as well as Dak. We have some very, very cool detail. We have a little indication here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it states that this is a 2-crew cockpit on the inside. So really, really cool stuff here on the back of the box. And then of course we have all of our warning labels and information at the bottom of the box, Disney and Hasbro logo at the bottom. Really, really awesome stuff. And then also it gives us a description of the harpoon on the back of the Snowspeeder as well, obviously used to take down the AT-AT. So really, really cool stuff, guys. Let's get a look at the other side of the box. And then for the other side of the box, we have a very cool illustration of Dak himself with the Black Series logo just above his illustration. So that is very, very cool stuff for the other side of the box. On the top side of the box, we have a side view of the speeder with the Star Wars Black Series logo. And now we're back to the front. And then there's also, I didn't even see it until I flipped the box back over, but we also have more very light illustrations of the Snowspeeder with more information. I can't even barely see it from here, but towards the top part right here, there are two illustrations of the Snowspeeder and information. And the real interesting part with those two illustrations, and guys, I know you can't see it here on camera, but on the very top of the box, you have some Arabic writing for the description on the Snowspeeder. So that is absolutely awesome stuff right there, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and open this box up, put the Snowspeeder together. Hopefully we don't have a bunch of stickers to put on because I am terrible with stickers, but we're gonna go ahead and put this thing together and get a look at the Snowspeeder, guys. So let's go ahead and open up this box. After removing the cover box for the Snowspeeder. We have all of the contents here on the inside. We also have Dak there kind of posted up on the side of the wall of the box there. There are other accessories in the bag here. And then we have our two guns posted on the other side here, guys. So we're gonna put this thing together and get a look at it. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so we have our vehicle out of the box along with Dak, and very cool vehicle, very nice vehicle, very easy assembly. However, I didn't have any instructions. There was a couple of pieces that I was unsure of as to where they would go or where they belonged on the vehicle. A couple of the pieces I did figure out. There is one particular piece that I do have a question about, so I'm hoping that the community will be able to assist me to figure out where this particular part would go on the speeder. We'll get a look at that just a little bit later. But looking at our speeder out of the box, absolutely awesome, very incredible. Lots of detail. There are a lot of opening compartments on this particular vehicle, lots of detail. So guys, let's just go ahead and jump right into this beautiful vehicle right here, guys. So let's get a closer look. So getting you guys a closer look at the vehicle, it's absolutely awesome looking vehicle. There are some removable panels, one of them being right there. As you guys had saw with the vehicle inside of the box, that panel wasn't inserted. It was a part of the accessories in an individual bag, but I did insert that piece along with the piece of the gun as well, which is removable, and we'll again get a look at that. But very nice detail, guys. As you can see, there's some scuff marks on the wings. Nice little grime and whatnot on the vehicle. Lots of detail. Very nice. And then the inside components, there is a look at Dak's components, which is really awesome. And we'll get a look at Luke Skywalker's components in just a moment. Now, there were a couple of accessories, guys, and forgive my shaky cam here, but I'm kind of using the camera with one hand. But one of the accessories is this particular item right here. I'm not even quite sure what it is. I'm assuming, obviously, it is maybe something for the Snowspeeder, something to repair the Snowspeeder with, but I'm not quite sure exactly. And if we get a look on the inside there, as you guys can see, there's a small little compartment there, and the nose of this thing kind of fits in there real nicely. So I can only assume that that is where that particular piece goes, but I'm not 100% sure. And then there are two other removable pieces. This piece right here and this piece on the other side, those are removable. The other four on either side, I'm assuming are not removable, but again, these two are removable, and I didn't have any problem figuring out where those two pieces went. But I do have a question about this particular piece, guys. So if you know exactly where that should go in the vehicle, please let me know, because I couldn't figure it out for myself. But getting you more of a look of the vehicle, just some really awesome stuff. And as I mentioned, there are some opening compartments here, so we'll get a look at that. And then of course you have your canopy that opens and closes. Now some of the I would have to say complaints or slight issues with this particular vehicle so far, from what I've heard, even before I received mine, is with the canopy and the tabs that you use to close the canopy. Again, guys, please forgive my shaky cam there. It closes very nicely, as you can see. You have the canopy closed. Very cool. And then opening it up, one side of the tab kind of wants to stick a little bit, so you kind of have to force it open. At least that's how it is on mine. And again, guys, forgive my camera work there. But that is one of the issues that I had with the vehicle. I'm sure there's something I can do to fix that, but it's just a very, very minor issue with the vehicle. I know others had issues with the guns not quite going into their slots properly, but I did not have such issues with mine. So just a couple of things that you might want to look for with this vehicle once you receive it. But other than that, it is absolutely awesome. So guys, let's get a look at some of the features on this particular vehicle. So getting you a look at some of the features on this vehicle, there's again lots of opening compartments with this vehicle, and this would be one of the opening compartments here. So you have this opening compartment right here. There's a look on the inside of the compartment. That is just absolutely awesome. And then on the other side of the vehicle, again, you have a similar compartment as you do on the other side. And it lifts up as well on the inside. There's a look on the inside of that compartment. So that is really, really awesome stuff there as well. And then for this side of the vehicle, guys, we have a opening compartment here. So I'm going to remove the engine, and we have that piece off. And just to get you guys a look at that particular piece, guys, you remove it, and then you also remove that panel, which exposes some of the gun and engine compartments. And to get you guys a closer look, there it is. Very nice, very awesome detail. So that is just absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. So on the back side of the vehicle, guys, we have our harpoon gun, we have our harpoon cable, and lots of beautiful detail as well. We also have movable flaps as well. The flaps do move up and down. So that is absolutely awesome. So you have the movable flaps as well. So on the back of the speeder, you have your harpoon cable, and the harpoon cable does extend out, as you guys can see. So there you have your harpoon cable, which is very, very awesome, very, very nice. So I'm gonna get you guys a look at that harpoon cable that extends out. And I will show you how to retract that cable as well. It is on the bottom side of the vehicle, and we're going to get a look at the bottom side of the vehicle right now. So getting you guys a look at the bottom side of the vehicle, there are a couple of additional opening compartments. As you can see, you have your landing gear, which has 3 separate opening compartments, which is very, very awesome. And then for the landing gear, you just simply retract it back, close your doors. Very similar to the 3 1/4 scale X-Wing that we got from Poe and Luke Skywalker's Red 5. Came with similar landing gear, so they applied that same feature here on your Snowspeeder, which is absolutely awesome. And then of course for your rear landing gear, just simply close the doors and they snap too. Same for the other side. So once you've retracted the string back into the compartment, you simply close the door back and you're good to go. So that is really, really cool, very awesome. And as you can see, you have your tow cable back in place. So that is really awesome stuff there, guys. And then of course, you do have the articulation with your rear gun that moves all the way around. Actually can do a 360 if you needed to, but of course the canopy would get in the way. You have that as an additional feature on your. So getting you guys a look at our Dak Rattler figure. He does come with the vehicle, which is absolutely awesome. And of course he is in his Snowspeeder flight suit, such as Luke there in the background. So that is very cool. Let's get you a closer look at the figure. And then getting you a closer look at the figure, you can see the face sculpt, which is really, really nice. I don't know how accurate it is to the actor who played Dak, but I do think that that is a very, very nice face sculpt there. And then of course, just like Luke, you have very nice detail in the Snowspeeder flight suit. It's really, really nice. And then I even have some scuffs on his cap that goes underneath the helmet, obviously. I don't know if that was intentional or if that was something that was done, that happened in manufacturing, but nonetheless, it doesn't bother me. It's pretty cool. And then getting you a look at the back of the flight suit. The only accessory that Dak comes with is his helmet. There is no weapon that comes with this particular. So once you put Dak's helmet on, that is the look that you have for Dak, which is really awesome. And then of course he has the blue rebellion symbol on his helmet versus the red that is on Luke Skywalker. So that is really, really awesome stuff there, guys. So let's get a look at the articulation on our figure. So Dak is going to give you a straight arm that goes out like so. Elbow bend that goes about that far. You get a 360 spin in the arm, so there is no issues there. Your twist is at the elbow. You have a twist at the elbow. And then there's also a hinge at the wrist as well. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a hinge at the wrist as well. Dak is going to give you a side out like so. So he does go out to the side very well. You get him in that T formation. It's really, really awesome. In the leg area, he's gonna kick out like so, but he can only go up so far due to the flight suit. It'll only allow the leg to go up so far. So that's as far up that you're gonna get him to go. Your knee high is going to go about that far, and then of course going back, there is no double hinge there, so that is as far as you're going to get him to go back in the leg area. And then your side out to the side, it's about as far as he's going to get going out to the side. So his wide stance is going to be about that far in the leg area. He's going to give you a twist at the thigh. So you have a twist at the thigh there. In the ankle area, he's going to go down about that far. And then he's going to go up about that far. Not too much there. And then you do have the twist in the ankle to allow adjustment in the ankle. In your ab area, Dak is going to go down about that far for you. Back pretty far. That's really, really good. Your right to left twist. Obviously you can't go too far with that hose, so you need to be careful there. There's your right to left twist. And then in the head area, Dak is going to go down about that far, so there's a slight nudge that allows him to go down that far, and then he goes back a little bit, and that's with the helmet on. Take the helmet off, your articulation in the head goes down about that far, looks up about that far, and then you have your left to right motion, and there is obviously a little twist in the head as well. So really cool and very nice articulation with your Dak figure that comes with your 6-inch Snowspeeder. Now, one of the issues that I have with this particular figure, and I'm sure this is just an issue with my figure, but he seems to be very loose in the legs area. As you can see, he's just a little loose, a little shaky there. And it makes it very difficult to get Dak to stand a little bit. He wants to kind of fall back a little bit, so I got to kind of hunch him over to get him to stand, unfortunately. But he is just a side character, a back scene character, so doesn't bother me too much. But obviously there are some quality control issues with, at least with my particular figure. I don't know how others have fared with their Dak, but my Dak is just a little bit loose in the hip area, which is unfortunate. If you have purchased the 6-inch Snowspeeder, you definitely want to look out for that and make sure that he's not loose like the one that I have. And I'm sure we'll probably get a regular release for Dak outside of the Snowspeeder in the new boxes that will be coming out. So if you need to pick up that figure individually, I'm sure they will hopefully tighten up the QC issues with this particular figure. So once we have our figures inside of the vehicle, we're going to get you a look at the figures on the inside of the vehicle. I'm having a little issue with Dak and his belt here, and I don't know why it will not stay in place. And there's Dak at the controls. It's really cool. Then we also have Luke at the controls as well. So that is really awesome. They fit in very nicely. And then of course, if we close the canopy, we can fully close the canopy, have your figures on the inside of the vehicle. So that is really awesome stuff there, guys. And there is a look at your figures on the inside of the vehicle. Very nice stuff. Absolutely awesome vehicle. It's a couple of minor issues with the vehicle, but all in all, I think it is absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. And then getting you guys a comparison of the 6-inch Snowspeeder to the 3 1/4 size Snowspeeder. Obviously you can see it's a much larger vehicle. And then of course, when we put it up against the 3 1/4 size X-Wing, they're almost about the same in size. However, the features are much larger on your Snowspeeder. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick comparison of the size of the 6-inch speeder versus some of the 3 1/4 size vehicles that we've already received. So just a quick look at that, guys. So now, guys, that we've completed our review, we are obviously going to get this thing into a full-scale diorama and some photographs, guys. Very excited. This is my favorite part of the review, so let's go ahead and get our diorama started. guys, so there you have your 6-inch Black Series 40th anniversary Snowspeeder vehicle. Absolutely awesome vehicle. Not too many complaints with this particular vehicle. Perhaps it should have maybe come with some type of electronics, but I don't. It's not a make or break thing with the electronics. I did have a couple of issues. One of the additional accessories, and I don't know what particular piece it is, but it's one of the pieces that go inside of the cockpit, and it kept falling out whenever I turned the vehicle upside down. Obviously, you wouldn't display this upside down, so it shouldn't fall out. So again, another little nitpick on this particular vehicle. And then also the canopy kind of sticks after it's in the closed position. When you try to open it up, it kind of sticks a little bit. I know one of my good friends on Facebook suggested that you sand that little part down so it will fit a little bit better. I think I'm going to leave it as is, even though it is difficult. It's not, again, a make or break thing with that vehicle, and I'd rather not try not to damage it, because I am an amateur customizer, so I'd rather kind of leave it as it is rather than possibly damage it. So there it is, guys. Excellent vehicle. I enjoyed this vehicle immensely, as you can see from the diorama pictures that I took. But guys, what's most important is what your thoughts are. Have you picked up this vehicle? What do you think about this vehicle? Would you like to see more vehicles in the 6-inch line of this quality? I think I would most definitely like to see a couple of vehicles in the 6-inch line, possibly maybe an X-Wing. I don't know, that might be asking a little bit too much for an X-Wing, but I definitely would like to see more of the vehicles in the 6-inch line, guys. So let me know what your thoughts are. Would you like to see more of these 6-inch vehicles? What did you think of the Snowspeeder, guys? Put those comments down below. Please like and subscribe. And of course, guys, from the Father to the Son to the Obi-Wan Force Ghost, may the Force be with you always.